Alright, rolling, sweetheart. What's up, guys? It's your boy McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free movie review of the movie that I watched exactly a week ago, which is the 2015 action horror film Green Room. Before I start, getting into the review, I would just like to say Merry Christmas. Today is December 25th, 2020. Well, the day that I'm filming is December 25th, 2020. And it's Christmas. And I've been having a pretty good Christmas so far, and I hope you are too, or you had or had a Merry Christmas, or having a Merry Christmas whenever you watch this video. Anyway, so like I said, this is a 2015 action horror film. That's barely a horror film. But it's a horror film. It's barely it's barely across the line, across the line, you know what I'm saying, the metaphorical line for horror movies. It barely counts, but it is a horror movie. It does count. Even though it barely counts as a horror movie, it is a horror movie. Anyway, so this movie is about a punk rock band, and it specifically focuses on three members that are three main characters. Pat, played by Anton Yelchin. Amber, played by Morgan Poots. And Tiger, played by, hold on a minute, Callum Turner. And yeah, so those aren't the only band members, but those are the three main band members that this movie focuses on. So yeah, this movie is about a punk rock band. That performs at just a little punk rock place, hangout place where a whole bunch of bands perform, punk rock bands perform, and people come to people come to see them perform. Anyway, so what happens is this band is in the wrong place at the wrong time. And after they finish performing, they stumble upon a murder that just happened. They find out that somebody got murdered, and they're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they don't know who did it, and they just walk into the green room where it happened, where they were supposed to go to hang out, stuff like that, and just wait to get paid, I guess, if they hadn't already gotten paid. I don't think that they did. Anyway, and little did they know that the place where they were performing at was run by a group of skinhead, neo-Nazi, just cultish. It's a group of skinhead neo-Nazi, you know what I'm saying, racist and just hateful, a hateful group of people, and the dangerous kind too. It doesn't really specifically say which one in the movie. It doesn't specifically say what specific kind of group they are. It gives you hints, like, it gives you hints, like, but it doesn't specifically, like, call them, like, the KKK or, like, the neo-Nazis or stuff like that. But, like, there are, like, a whole bunch of hints and stuff like that that, you know, they might be, like, those things. They're, like, a mix of those things. But, like, it's a dangerous and, like, hateful group of people. And, they won't let, so in this movie, like, the group of people won't let the main characters in their band leave and try to take them out, if you know what I mean. And, the main leader of this group is Darcy, who is played by Patrick Stewart. Who is like, just mysterious and hateful. And he's also a very persuasive character and a very deceiving character. He can deceive you. He can act like he's nicer than he really is. But, like, he's not. Anyway, so, in this movie, it's up to the punk rock. It's up to the band members to figure out how to escape out of this place. Like, how to escape from this place. And, like, avoid being, like, killed or, like, paralyzed and stuff like that. And it's a really fun watch, and it's a really entertaining watch. I thought that Darcy was a great villain. You love to hate him. Like, Patrick Stewart did a great job, and I thought that the main characters, like, the main heroes, Pat, Amber, and Tiger did a fantastic job too. And this movie will really, like, get you and shock you, and, like, a lot of things in this movie will happen that you don't expect to happen, but it's good. That's great. It works. That works for this movie. And this movie is it's very thrilling. It's very shocking. It's very gripping and compelling. The story's great. Just everything about this movie is great. It's not a perfect movie. Nothing about this movie is perfect, but everything about this movie is great. It's a very thrilling movie. It's just a really great movie with a really great ending, and just great pacing, and just great editing, and great acting, and great writing, and great dialogue. I think that the whole cast does, like, an equally great job. I don't have a specific favorite performance from this movie. The whole cast was, like, equally great. And, the character chemistry in this movie is great. And, this movie is it's really great. It's a really great movie. It's really compelling, and it's really gripping, and it's just a great movie. And I would definitely recommend it unless you're not into this kind of stuff. If it's not your cup of tea, well, it's my cup of tea, but I know that a lot of people don't like this kind of movie. So if you don't like this kind of movie, then this probably won't be the movie for you. But, like, I like this kind of movie. I like this kind of thing, so it's the movie for me. Anyway, I'm going to give this movie an 86% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A-. Like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.